Hi, I'm Greg from Ivanhoe Cycles, and this is the 2018 Giant Cross City Zero, the top of the line flat bar road bike from Giant. It's a lightweight aluminium frame, a carbon fibre front fork, carbon fibre seat post, so some quite nice lightweight components to help keep the weight of the bike down. As you'll notice, it has disc brakes, which both front and rear, which are hydraulically operated, so they have a very low lever pressure required for the brakes. So a really nice bike to ride. You know, it's easy to brake and brake safely and completely. The bike has 30 speed gears, so we have 3 chain rings at the front, a small, a medium and a large, and then a 10-speed cassette at the rear. So 30 gears sounds like a lot. It is a lot. There's probably not many bikes with more gears than this, but this means that there's a gear for every situation for riders of various fitness levels and body weight and that type of thing. So it's a very versatile bike for someone who wants a nice quality bike for commuting or weekend touring and that type of thing. It does have pannier rack mounts on the frame, so if you wanted to put a rack on the back, the frame is made to carry that additional weight. With the disc brakes also, you can be confident that if you've got that extra weight, the bike's still going to stop and behave correctly. It's got quite high quality puncture resistant tyres, cross-cut metros they're called, so they're of a nice tread which doesn't have a lot of rolling resistance, but it gives you good grip on the road, and also, as I mentioned, they're quite puncture resistant. They're also set up as tubeless, so there's a tubeless valve in the rim, so with these tyres you don't have to run them at super high pressure. They can be a little bit lower pressure, and the recommended range is between 50 and 75 psi, so you can have them a little bit lower, whereas in a conventional bike that might mean you get a pinch flat if you hit a pothole. That can't happen with this, so a lot of the more modern upmarket bikes do have tubeless tyres now, and this is one of them. Another feature with this is it has 2 bin cage mounts, so you can fit 2 drink bottles on. It has sufficient clearance for mudguards if you wish to have mudguards, or bigger size tyres if you wanted to carry some heavier loads, or if you're a bigger person yourself, or if you intend riding a lot on gravel roads, you might want to put a slightly more chunky tyre on. This bike has sufficient clearance both at the rear and at the front that you're able to fit a larger tyre. So it's quite a versatile bike. Obviously you could also fit a smaller tyre if you wanted. The gear operation, even though it's 30 gears, the operation is exactly the same as on a bike with lesser gears. It's the Shimano rapid fire system, so we change up with our thumb. So each click of the gear lever is a gear change, so going up. You can either change down with your thumb or with your finger. It's your choice depending on what your other fingers are doing, or if you've got arthritis in a finger or some physical issue. It might be that your thumb is operational, so you can use your thumb for both the upshift and the downshift. Or if you're braking and steering, you can still change gears at the same time using your thumb. And we'll change at the front too. And likewise, if you want to go from the top chainring to the middle and then down to the lowest one. So we have a very low gear for climbing hills or carrying a big weight. Then all the way through to high gear for that faster riding, whether it's downhill or with the following wind pushing you along. It's a really nice bike. Comes in a range of sizes from extra small through to extra large, so it suits a large range of people. The frame is very light, as I mentioned, with the lightweight forks and seat posts and high quality components. So it's an upper end level flat bar road bike made for commuting, touring, that sort of riding. So a bike that's made to be ridden quite regularly. High quality means that it's going to last a long time as well. So if you're after a flat bar road bike or alternative to an older hybrid, this would be worth looking at. Thanks.